So the Galaxy Z Flip 5 is the best clamshell foldable of 2023, and today I'm going to be telling you about my favorite features and just why I absolutely love this phone and why I think it is the best clamshell of 2023. So let's get started. So starting out with my favorite thing about this phone is just obviously the form factor. It is just so small when it's folded up, and it's so nice to hold with that gapless hinge, or with Samsung calling it the flex hinge. So that is super nice to have. It just makes it feel so solid, and actually one piece, opposed to the Galaxy Z Flip 4, which had that pretty sizable gap in between the two halves when it was folded. So it is definitely nice to have that, gapless hinge design. And it just feels so solid when opening and closing it. It just feels like it was meant to open and close, unlike no offense, unlike the Motorola Razr. It is a great phone still, the Razr, but it's just not the best foldable, like, at all. So it's so satisfying just to close it. Like, listen. Like, tell me that's not the most satisfying thing you've ever heard. I'll put it right next to my microphone. Like, that is just so satisfying. But yeah, so the screen is also something that is definitely puts it ahead of the other foldables because it is using the strongest foldable glass ever. And it literally feels just like it's one solid screen, similar to that of like other phones, or like actually like real like candy bar phones, and not the other foldables, which do not feel this good. Only thing that it can improve on is the crease. Because, other foldables have conquered the crease. Well, the Galaxy Z Flip 5, it's definitely better than the Z Fold 4, but it's definitely still there. So that is something to keep in mind. It does take a little bit of getting used to, but once you do, to be honest, it doesn't bother me, and I actually kind of like it for some reason. So yeah, I have no issues with the crease. Personally, I don't mind it at all. So yeah, that's not an issue for me. Now, the only phone, like foldable phone, that can compare to this is the Oppo Find N3 Flip. But to be honest, it is kind of ugly in my opinion. It just doesn't look as sleek and nice and modern as the Galaxy Z Flip 5 does. And considering it's not even available in the US, it's kind of like not even an option, to be honest. So that is kind of an issue that I can't even get it in my country. So yeah, that's literally the only foldable that I could even like compare it to. Motorola Razr Plus, I can't compare it to that either because this is just so much better than the Motorola. And not saying that the Motorola Razr, Fold Ultra is bad by all means. It's definitely a solid device, but it feels so flimsy, like in person. Like it looks like it might be sturdy, but it's like plasticky. The back is literally plastic. So that's like not really the best thing, especially for a foldable phone where you want the most durable like body, because the Galaxy Z Flip 5 has Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. So it's super durable. And the Motorola Razr, I believe it has just like a matte plastic backing. At least that's what it feels like. It might be glass, maybe. I'll leave it like on screen whether it is or not. So yeah, it's definitely just kind of annoying to to have the back made out of like just regular glass. I do wish it was frosted because I just prefer that feel, and I think it looks so much better, and also scratches. It doesn't scratch as easy, which this device kind of has some scratches. So yeah, for durability, it is fine though. You don't have to worry about it, although I do have this case that I throw on it when I use it, just because, to give me a little bit of peace of mind. So yeah, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 is a great device, and in my personal experience, it is the best foldable, and I've had no hiccups. There's nothing that I would really change about this device, except for the crease, and making the bezels smaller. That's really the only like complaint I have about this device. But yeah, so in my experience, camera has been great. Battery life has been great. It's at 92% and it's 128 in the afternoon. So your battery life is definitely going to get you through more than a day with ease. So yeah, my experience with the Galaxy Z Flip 5 has been great, and I would definitely recommend you buying this even in 2024 because it is January 2nd. So it is officially the new year. And it is still the best foldable of 2023 and even into 2024. So I hope you enjoyed that little video. If you did, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. And thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next one. See you then.